Hi, my name is Katie with Factory Direct Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make this dream catcher. So what you're going to need for this project is you're going to need 3 metal rings, all different sizes. You're going to need some white string, you're going to need scissors, a hot glue gun, leather cord, and some wooden beads. So let's get started. Okay, so the first step is going to be covering the mid-sized metal ring in white string. So what I want to do first is I want to apply a small drop of hot glue straight onto the metal ring. And I'm going to do it about 1/4 inch long. And then I'm going to take the end of my string and I'm going to just place it on top of the hot glue. And we want the end of the string to be stuck on really well because it's what's going to hold the rest of the wrap in place. So I'm just going to let that dry for a second. And once that string has been secured and it's dried onto the metal ring, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start wrapping the ring. So you're just going to take the string and go around the loop and you're going to pull it tight up next to each other so that the entire surface then is covered in string. I have one all finished right here. When I reach the end, you just want to go ahead and you see this little extra bit that's right there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply a small drop of hot glue on top of it. And I'm going to hold it in place with the scissors, just kind of pushing that down so that it doesn't stick up. There you have it. And you just can trim off any excess string. So there is what your middle hoop should look like. Okay, the next step is going to be decorating the smallest hoop. So I have that right here. And what you're going to do for this is you're just going to cut pieces of this white string about 10 inches long. You're going to cut that off and you're going to fold it in half. So you see that right there? And then what you're going to do is you're going to slide the loop, the middle loop, right over, so it's through the hoop, and then you're going to take the ends and you're going to tuck them through that loop that you just made, and you're going to pull it into a little knot. Do you see that? And so I'm going to do that a few times until I have covered, about 2 inches of this loop. So once again, I just fold that string in half, I slide it through there, and I tuck my ends in and pull that tight. So I think about 7 little knots looks good, and so then the center one is where you're going to put the beads. So once you have that done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick out 3 beads. I like a dark one, medium colored one, and then a small light one. But you can choose any beads that you like. And so you're going to go ahead and you're going to find the middle string, which is number 7, so 3 on this side, 3 on this side. And then I'm going to go ahead and just string my beads. And you thread your beads up in the order that you want them to be in. So I'm going to do the large dark one first. And then I'm going to do my small light bead. And then my medium. And that looks like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that yarn needle off. Now at the end of my beads, to make sure that they stay, since I don't want to tie a knot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a drop of hot glue to the bottom of the last bead. So I'm just going to use my hot glue gun and I'm going to fill that bead hole so that it sticks to the string. Okay, and this is what your smallest string will look like when you're done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trim off the bottom of this string just to keep it all even. So I'm just going to take my scissors, and once again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it'll look better than all the different lengths. So I'm just trimming that off so that they're nice and even. Okay, there you have it. So the next step is going to be actually combining these 3 loops together. So I have my loop here, this loop here, and then I have my large gold hoop, which I have not done anything to, just plain gold. So it'll look like this when we're done. So what I'm going to do to attach these is I'm going to take a piece of leather cord. I'm going to cut it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that in half, like this, and it's going to be the same knotting technique that we used on the smallest loop. So you're just going to thread that through, and I'm going to tuck the ends through this and pull up. Now you want to make sure that the loops are stacked on top of each other in the order they're supposed to be. So I have the gold on top, the wrapped mid-size loop on bottom in the middle, and then the smallest one on the bottom. And then you just pull that nice and tight. And there you have it. This is your finished dream catcher. I hope you enjoy this project and have a lot of fun playing with different beads and different strings until you find a look that you really, really like. Thanks for watching today.